Junior Pope's spirit is strong. Truth comes out few weeks after his funeral. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time of visiting my channel, do well to like and subscribe. Well, Junior Pope has faced a lot of things prior to his passing and after his passing. There have been several things like this. His passing has become an eye opener. This is what happens when someone's spirit is very, very strong and the spirit was willing to leave. Yes, he could recall that after his body was found in the water, he was taken to the river bank and he was tried to they tried to resuscitate him. He woke up, but then the spirit was fighting to leave, but then it didn't work out well. But a few weeks ago, Junior Pope was laid to rest. Like a week ago, he was laid to rest. And after his funeral, things has not been the same. Things has not been the same. People were thinking that Junior Pope's passing was not ordinary. Yes, they said several speculations about his passing, but that is not even the problem. Even after his passing, people started stirring a lot of reactions, a lot of allegations, and saying a whole lot of things that were factual and things that were not factual. But now in this video, you would get to know what has happened and the truth that has been revealed following the passing of Junior Pope. It is very sad that this truth or this revelation is coming out after the passing of Junior Pope, because if these things were said earlier, they would have known how to tackle this situation. They would have known. And now this investigation has gone deeper, and because this investigation is going deeper because of how strong his spirit is. There are some people that things like this might happen to, and few days later everybody will forget about it and sweep them under the carpet. But in Pope's case, things are different. The thing is very, very different. Things, he's not sweeping anything under the carpet. He's so vigilant, he's so active to make sure that the truth is brought out and everybody knows the truth. He does not want a situation whereby things are being swept under the carpet as usual. He wants the truth to be known so everybody will know what has happened to him. In as much as Junior Pope's past, before his passing or prior to his passing, he had a good relationship with several people. He had a good relationship. That was why it propelled several people to come to his hometown to pay their last respects to him. In as much as some people were not present, including Yul Edochie, who has stated his own reason that Junior Pope offended him before his passing, that Junior Pope offended him, and people were like, why would you even say such a thing? This is a person that has crossed the gate beyond, that you're supposed to even accord some respect and say, hey, yeah, I feel so pitiful for him, and try to make peace with him even after he has crossed the gate beyond. You're still coming out to say that he offended you, that you cannot even forgive somebody even after saying Jesus called you. But you know, the church has said that God called him to be a pastor and a man of God, to share the gospel of God, and this same person cannot forgive his colleague because colleague offended them. People even try to dig out information and say that maybe because of Junior Pope was never in support of his decision to go be with Judy Austin, that is why he's not happy with Junior Pope. People said a lot of things about it, and this started a lot of reaction. But you know, is not the main issue of this video or the main purpose of this video. The main purpose of this video is to reveal to you what has taken place amidst this funeral that happened. Gino Pope too had good relationship with Imoni and Katie, who has promised to take care of the family and make sure that he takes care of the family just the way Gino Pope would do for his family. He said that he will train the children to any extent they want to go in life. This is what they call love. This is what they call genuineness. And amidst this is open-heartedness, and this is show of philanthropy, or this is show of love and selflessness. People still try to troll him and say a lot of things about him money, but then that is not how life is supposed to be. People do things because of they love God and they know that this is the right thing for them to do, and not because of they want to have a selfish interest, or they have a selfish interest based on what they are doing. Imoni's decision to help Gino Pope's family is coming from the depth of his heart because of the relationship and how him and Gino Pope were close before his passing. Well, in this investigation now, as investigation has been going on, even amidst his funeral that has taken place few days back, Gino Pope's spirit seems very strong, and this investigation did not stop here, because it is sad that the way Gino Pope passed, it is really sad that if things were taken well, or things were done well or taken properly, this would have not even happened or existed. But now, according to the investigation that has come out, the Nigeria Safety Investigation Bureau (NSIB) has released its preliminary report on the boat mishap that claimed the lives of actor Junior Pope and four others in Annam River on April 10th. In its report released on Friday, May 24th and presented by its director, Captain Alex Bardeen, the agency said it was not officially notified of the accident but got to know about the accident through social media. According to the NSIB, investigators from the Enugu Regional Office of NSIB were dispatched to the accident site on 12 April 2024. It said its investigation showed that the driver of the ill-fated boat was not certified. There was only one person in the wooden fishing canoe. This rowdiness in the boat distracted the driver and he was not looking out as required. The boat was on high speed and the crossing canoe was moving at a much slower speed. The only occupant of the canoe, on sighting the fast approaching boat, jumped into the river and escaped. The boat collided with the canoe at a high speed, which resulted in the boat capsizing and all persons on board were flung into the Anam River, the director said. The preliminary report stated that the only one passenger on the boat with a life jacket on came with it and was not provided by the operator of the boat. Only one passenger on the outboard engine fiber boat was wearing a life jacket. The only passenger wearing a life jacket came with it and was not provided by the operator. The passenger wearing the life jacket was one of the survivors. The boat was fitted with an outboard engine. There was no manifest of passengers and persons on board the boat. Rescue operation was not timely and there were no trained divers around to assist in the operation. In its safety recommendations, the Bureau urged the National Inland Waterways Authority (NIWA) ensure that all boats involved in commercial activities, goods and passengers within the national inland waterways are registered, adding the authority must ensure adequate safety measures are implemented and enforced in our inland waters. Well, this is so sad that according to the information they said that the person that carried Junior Pope and others, that this boat was not certified, and the rider was the captain of the boat was not even certified. Unlike the roadside, when you before you get a vehicle, you have to register the vehicle. When you register the vehicle, you have to be registered as yourself as a driver. You go through driving school and have a certificate to show that you can drive very well. This is the same thing that happens in the water. Before you get the boat, if you acquire a boat, you go and register the boat under the agency that is involved in the boat registration, and you have to be certified to show that you are capable of driving or of being a captain of a boat. And in this case, the person that was carrying Junior Pope and the rest was not certified and he was driving at high speed. That had he been he was certified, he would know that driving at high speed you must have 100% concentration. But because he was not certified, he never knew the pros and cons of driving or riding a boat. He decided to just drive at high speed and was so distracted that he never saw a boat or a canoe that was coming paddling quietly on a very slow speed. When the driver of the captain of this canoe was sighted the boat at high speed, the driver jumped into the river and swam for his safety, and the canoe was left on its own, paddling on its own. That was when they collided, and everybody on that same boat that Gino Pope was, the boat capsized and everybody tried to swim for their safety, but unfortunately Gino Pope passed and others too passed. Few others passed as well. This is really sad. It is indeed very, very sad that precautions needs to be taken. And it's sad that these precautions are coming in after the passing of Junior Pope that has not even tasted life. That's not even in as much as there's no time that is adequate and appropriate for someone to pass. But then Junior Pope's own was a really tragic one. It was a really tragic incident that he foresaw, and he was even speaking about it, that he has children at home that he was going to train and he was going to survive for them. But luckily for him, he was not able to survive. This shows that despite his funeral, investigation is still going on for them to get to the root of this matter. Despite how he has been laid to rest and people think this investigation will not go on, there will be more investigations. There are still investigations going on, and there will be more results that will bring to you. So you would know that several things that people see, most times it does not happen in physical, but these things are spiritual battles that people pass through. Most times things are spiritual, more spiritual than physical. But we just have to pray and keep our hands clean and try to stay clear from anything that will cause mishap or anything that will cause trouble. Sometimes we don't know when any incident or accident will happen, but then we should always be vigilant and very, very spiritually strong to face the physical. But I don't know your reactions. I don't know what you think. Feel free to drop in the comment section. We'll attend to them one after the other. And do not forget to hit on the notification bell and the subscribe button so whenever information, discussion like this comes up, you would not miss any of them. Always stay tuned to Honest Mike, for we would never ever, I mean ever, leave your side.